Okay, sorry about that gap. Still figuring out this recording program. I hit my 10-minute recording window gap. Okay, so like I was saying, the array is currently just one solid object, and I'd like to sort of center those donuts up. So I'm going to type move, select my array. Base point, doesn't really matter where. I'm just sort of going to eyeball where I want it to go. I can click out here and just sort of come down this way. Somewhere around there, that looks centered. Okay, so I've used a donut command and array. I think next one I'm going to use is the mirror command, which is something I use quite frequently. I've showed a few of you in the STEM Center how to use it. It can be pretty helpful if you have a symmetrical object. So, okay, type mirror. If I want another one of these objects with these donuts sort of maybe to show up, I'll have it show up above, up here. I can specify that I want to mirror all of these objects. Enter. So I have to do a mirror line, which is the line it's going to mirror across. If I want them to be right up against each other, I'm going to go along this outer boundary. So you can see if I come out here at just a 0-degree angle on the line, it just bumps it up right against the other one. I can also mirror things at 30-degree angles, or however I want to do it. For now, I'll just go for 0 degrees. So erase source objects, that's an important thing to keep an eye on. If I wanted to just flip the object and not keep the original, I would click yes. That would erase my source, but I want 2 of them, so I'm going to hit no. Okay, I'm just going to pan up a little bit. Another way to use the pan command, you notice I just type pan to move myself around. You can also hold down the scrolling wheel on your mouse to pan around, but I'm currently not using a mouse. Okay, the last couple commands I'm going to show are the trim and extend commands. So if I want some sort of line coming out of my object on this side, let's say I want, just draw a random line. If I want my line to stop right at this outer boundary, or any boundary for that matter, I can use the trim command. So first of all, it's going to ask me to select cutting edges, and I want to select this outer boundary. The cutting edge is the line you want to trim is passing through. So the boundary is my cutting edge. Now I can select an object to trim. So I can either, you can see a red X pops up, I can either trim the outer side of the boundary, or since I want to get rid of this part, I'm going to make sure I select on the right side of the boundary. So now I have a trimmed line. Sort of the opposite command of trim is extend, where I have to select my boundary edge. I'm going to pick this guy. If I wanted it to stop, if this line passes through another object somewhere on here, I could select another boundary, and it would sort of extend through this boundary up until the next boundary it encounters. For now, I'm just going to say, okay, it'll just come over and hit a boundary line somewhere over here. That'll be fine for now. So there's my boundary, and I want to extend this object. So you can see it just finds the next boundary it hits. So there's the extend command. I think for now that's probably enough for you guys to take in, and if you have any questions, I'll be around the STEM Center.